Hello everyone, thank you very much for watching Master Jason Feng Shui and wishing all of you a happy Chinese New Year. As many of my viewers have requested that I speak in English when I explain metaphysics such as Ba Zhen Zui Dou Shu and Feng Shui. So today I will try my best to explain everything in English so that English speakers will be able to learn Ba Zhen Zui Dou Shu and Feng Shui as well. Today's topic will focus more in terms of Zi Wei Dou Shu. Zi Wei Dou Shu is an astrological analytical system that uses stars to predict the developments of our life. And it is a very precise and accurate method of forecast on or metaphysics prediction too. So today I will try my best to help you understand how you can use Zi Wei Dou Shu to predict your 2026. Of course, all of us know that 2026 is the year of the Bing Wu, which is what we call the Ce Ma, and followed by the Hong Yang, which is Ding Wei Lexia. But in terms of Zi Wei Dou Shu, we can actually go beyond the animal zodiac prediction and analyze your chart basing on your hour of birth, your month of birth, etc., or even to gauge what stars have fallen into which domain within your your Zi Wei Dou Shu chart to tell you different information. So without further ado, I will kind of introduce you some of the stars that are commonly found within a Zi Wei Dou Shu birth chart. Before I proceed, I will also like to share that today will be the last day for the registration of the Pray Tai Sui ritual. So if you have yet to register, please do so by today or latest tomorrow. Yeah, because we have already consolidated all the participants' date of birth and names, and will be starting the ritual in the coming month. So if you still want to take part, please know that we will be closing the registration. If you don't know how to pray to Tai Sui, we can help you to arrange the ritual in a temple, namely Chao Po Sha Temple in Thailand. Yeah, so right, if you really have no idea that you are offending Tai Sui, it will be best for you to conduct this ritual, and this will bring about smoother sailing under the blessing of the deity. The Tai Sui of the 2026. If you want to have the wealth replenish ritual, it can also be conducted. The wealth storage replenishment ritual can also be conducted on your behalf as long as we have your date of birth and names. So do let us know. Today will be the last day of registration already. So first of all, thank you very much, Yvonne, for being here tonight. And do feel free to share my video so that more people will be exposed to Zi Wei Dou Shu knowledge. Yep. So without further ado, right? Perhaps I will start off with some of the stars that most of us will be familiar with if you have ever studied Zi Wei Dou Shu. In life, one of the things that we often found enjoyable, of course, is or found happiness is a relationship or peace blossom. So there is this star in terms of Zi Wei Dou Shu that is particularly associated with peach blossom. That is called Tian Yao. So let me try to explain to you the meaning of Tian Yao and see where. Okay, Tian Yao can be found in any domain within your Zi Wei Dou Shu birth chart. So I will first write down the Chinese name, and I will also write down the English pronunciation. And of course, those viewers, right, like Yvonne, who is very well versed in Ba Zhen Zi Wei Dou Shu, in terms of the translation, if you can help me out, I will be very grateful. Yeah. So yes, so I will first start off by sharing the screen. Tian Rao itself basically is one of the peach blossom star. If you understand what is peach blossom, in Chinese we call it Tao Hua. Tao Hua is always related to romance, love relationship, um, related to dating, etc. Okay, Tao Hua is related to such aspects. And Tian Yao itself is always a star that is related to charisma. Charisma means like attractiveness, attraction. For example, when you see 天姚 is being found within your domain, for example, within your live domain, for example, we have a 紫微斗数. 紫微斗数 are often comprises of the various domain. Yeah, if you're familiar, I will try to draw the various domain for you. For example, we will always have the live domain. We will always have the parents domain. We will always have the 福德, or some people like to call it the enjoyment or mind domain. Somehow, this 福德宫 is also related to karma, okay? And then we also have the 田宅宫, which is called the property domain, and also the career domain, which is the 官禄宫, and then followed by the friends domain or the associates domain, and then followed by the travel domain, which is 迁移宫, followed by the body or health domain, which is called 职厄宫, followed by the career, finance domain or the wealth domain, which is the 财帛宫, followed by the 子女宫, which is the offspring or children's domain, followed by 夫妻宫, which is the spouse domain or marriage domain, followed by the siblings domain, which is the 兄弟宫. So let's say, right, you have this star called 天饶 at your life domain, then usually it means that you will have a lot of people liking you this year. You will have this attractiveness somehow to attract people to want to have a good rapport with you, want to admire you or be nice to you. So 天姚 is actually quite a good star. In Chinese 呢，我们就叫做是一个威力无穷啊，无法挡的一个星 is like your charisma, your this X factor, some like this your what we call attractiveness is so strong. Everyone who sees you will want to will be attracted to you. We want to have a relationship with you, for example. Yeah. So this star 天姚 can be found with the various domain within your 紫微斗数 chart. If you are familiar with how a 紫微斗数 birth chart is being plotted, some domain actually will actually see the 天姚. For example, if you are born in the lunar month, right, lunar month of the 6th month, lunar month, then your 天姚 will be falling into your Wu or life domain. So it means that this year, those people who are born in the month of the sixth month, 就是农历6月, this kind of people will have very strong peach blossom in the year 2026. And then secondly, if you are born in the month of the fourth month, right, lunar 4th month, then you will have your 天姚. Okay, first of all, for those people born in the lunar 6th month, right? You have 天姚 at your life domain. Those who are born in the lunar month or the 4th month will have the 天姚 at your 夫妻宫 or the marriage domain. All right, marriage domain. And then those people who are born in the lunar month of the 3rd month will have your 天姚 at your children's domain. So this is how you are able to determine where your peach blossom luck is associated with. So how do you explain this? Let's say if you have the spouse domain having the 天姚, it means that this year actually you may have the chance like to also meet a marriage partner if you are single. Well, if you have 天姚 within your children's domain, this may even be related to physical intimacy because children's domain is also related to childbirth. So it also means that this year, in terms of your like what we call directly speaking, yeah, intimacy with your partner will be very active. Like physical intimacy, right, will be very active is within your children's domain. In terms of 天姚 this star, besides meaning peach blossom or 桃花, 桃花 means like attractiveness, peach blossom. I think most of the people who study metaphysics will know what is peach blossom. 天姚 is also related to freedom or doing as you please. So it also means that this year, if you have 天姚 within your life domain, you can actually easily find someone that to enjoy a very carefree kind of relationship. Whereas if Tian Rao is at your Fu Qi Gong or the parent marriage domain, means that if you are single, usually your marriage partner will appear and you have a very enjoyable, carefree relationship with this potential marriage partner. Whereas when it is within your children's domain, it means that you will have very active sex life. Okay, so whether it's a good thing depends on individual choices. Yeah, but that's how we interpret 天饶 this star called 天饶 is always related to 我们叫做吸引力 or 魅力吸引力 or 魅力吸引有点写的很难看。OK，我写好好啊。and 魅力就是一个人的那个 charisma 了比较小小的写清楚魅力所以这个就是我们的天饶星咯。所以就看你是农历哪一个月份出生的啦。好啦 ，take a look at which is the month that you are born into. If you are born within the lunar month of the sixth, lunar month of the fourth, lunar month of the third month, you will have a pretty strong peach blossom luck this year due to the presence of this 天饶 star. Okay. So a rather good start. So the next star I would like to introduce you is called the 左父右弼. I will try to write them in English also, okay? But the translation wise, because due to various school of thoughts or various different types of translation, sometimes the translation may not be able to provide you with the flavor that is originally in Chinese. But this is very much like the left and right nobleman or existent star, right? Left and right nobleman star, so to speak. Some people like to call them the left and right minister star also, or a scenery star. But basically, their characteristics is to provide help, assistance, to the main stars that are found within your domain. Let's say you have Zi Wei at your life domain and you are having 左父 and 右弼 either at your adjacent domain or opposite domain, 我们叫做上方四正 or 夹攻 or like at the left side and the right side of your domain. All these are auspicious formation. Means you are an emperor with the help of your left-hand man and right-hand man. Yeah. So it's like you are having great assistance from your left minister and right minister, etc. Usually, they will also bring about positive interpersonal relationship. So means that people around you will like to help you when you are in some kind of facing some kind of obstacles. Somehow your social legwork will provide you with assistance and help you to overcome various kinds of problems in life, which is very good. Okay, which is these two stars are actually very positive stars. Will boost your power, boost your authority. Sometimes even help you in terms of wealth. So do not neglect these two stars. When you open a Zi Wei Dou Shu chart, regardless whoever, you will always find 左父 and 右弼. It just depends on where they are. Where they are found within your Zi Wei Dou Shu chart. Let's say I will just randomly open a chart. Yeah, for example, this person is having 右弼 at his life domain. And Yobi is actually found right here at the Ming Shen. So it also means that throughout his life, he is likely to be having noble men or people often helping him. And then the 左父 is actually found within his 福德. 福德 is the enjoyment domain or the luck domain. So we can see that 左父 and 右弼 are actually just at the side of the parent's domain. Particularly, this parent's domain will show the characteristics related to the father. So this person's father would also likely to enjoy a good social standing, have great success in life, etc. Right? That is how we can see 左父右弼. But within every year, for example, this person currently is going through the decade trend from 2024 to 2033. Let's say 2026. So where exactly is his 左父右弼? 左父右弼, one is at his wealth domain. 左父 is at his wealth domain, whereas 右弼 is at his travel domain. So this 左父右弼 actually is like at the left and right side of his body health domain, right? So it usually will help him to have better health in the year 2026, etc. Okay, so that's how we can use the star 左辅右弼. It's not that difficult. Yeah, actually, Zi Wei is rather straightforward. It's just a matter of whether you're observant enough to be able to locate these stars and to decode them based on which domain they have fallen into. So, for example, for the year 2026, in the year 2026, people who have the Wu at your, okay, let me turn on the screen. People who have the Wu at your life domain means that your life domain has fallen into the Wu. Right, if you're familiar with Zi Wei Dou Shu, you will know that Wu is actually the heavenly stem. And every domain that we are in, there will always be one heavenly stem and one off branch. So see whether your Zi Wei Dou Shu this year, your life domain, whether has it fallen into the Wu domain. If it has fallen into the Wu domain, means you are born in the month of Lunar May. So those people who are born in the lunar month of May, you will actually enjoy a lot of positive social networking in the year 2026. A lot of people will help you. A lot of people will assist you when you experience problems, obstacles, etc. Whereas the second domain that is like in the year 2026 that is facing this a lot of nobleman star is at this sun, which is the Fu De Gong. So these are the people who are born in the lunar month of March. So if you are born in the lunar month of March, likewise your Fu De Gong will be facing all these existence that are called 左辅右弼. So you will also be able to experience a positive turns of events. Will have good luck due to people, local people helping you，就是有贵人出现啊，有一些很好的人帮你啊，就是农历3月出生的朋友们，those people born in the lunar month of March will also have a lot of positive social relationship in the year 2026. Whereas for those people who are born in the lunar month of September or the 9th month, these people will also be experiencing very positive turns of events. And because you are facing all these 左辅右弼, I will just write 左右 at your wealth domain. So it means that social network, your friends, all these people around you will give you financial opportunities. Perhaps it will be good to explore business opportunities around your social circles. Ask them, if there are some things that, you and your friends can invest together, in such a kind of collaboration will be able to bring about great wealth into your life. Those people who are born in the lunar month of September, okay, lunar month of September. I believe you guys know the difference between lunar months and the Gregorian calendar, right? The English calendar and the lunar calendar is different, yeah. So do go and find out what is your lunar month of birth, so you'll be able to determine where is your nobleman star in the year 2026. Okay, so actually it's not that complicated. Zi Wei Dou Shu is rather direct. However, there are still, on one hand, we have many positive stars, like the Tian Rao, which is good for peace blossom, 左辅右弼, which is good for social relationship. We also have certain negative stars that most of the time will bring about accidents or problems. For example, the Tianxing star. Tianxing star is very much like a star that will bring about 血光. 血光 is very much like accidents that bring about bloodsheds, injuries, bloodshed, or any issues that will bring about like harm to your body, So that is the star 天扰. Sometimes it is also related to legal issues, legal problems. 我们叫做官司Chinese 或者呢一些争执的情况 some legal dispute. This star is particularly troublesome if it has fallen into those domains that are associated particularly with yourself. For example, 我们呢在紫微斗数里面有一些宫位是比较跟我们有关的哈。For example, certain domains in 紫微斗数 is more associated to our well-being, like our career domain, our wealth domain, our self domain, our body domain, our mind karmic domain, etc. Yeah. So let's say if you are born in the month of lunar month of, if you're born in the month of the 10, 就是农历的10月, those people born in the 10th month, lunar month, you will actually see, right, 命宫, your 命宫, 本命, or your life domain, facing 天, having 天行, 天行 is very much like a punishment star, heaven punishment star, to directly translate. Okay, it's quite hard for me to directly translate, because when I translate, it will lose the original flavor. That is when it's written in Chinese, there's some meaning that is very hard to translate. But nonetheless, Tianxing is very much like a punishment star. Okay, so for those people who have are born in the lunar month of the 10, right, you will have Tianxing in your Ming Gong. So please be careful of major and minor accidents that will bring about bloodshed in the year 2026. Okay, major and minor accident 就是说大小血光就是都会不断比较多这种受伤流血的问题这个要好好有一个准备。The next month, okay, if you are born in the lunar month of the May, the 5th month, you will also see this 天行 at your 职宫. 职宫 means your body or health domain. Okay, so health, body, health domain facing 天行, definitely a sign of illness or injuries, or like sometimes you may even go for surgery, experiencing some kind of pains like injection or plague, operation, etc. So people are born in the lunar month of May, you must also be watchful due to the influence of the Tianxing star. And then those people who are born in the lunar month of April, likewise, April, which is the 4th month. If you are born in the lunar 4th month, okay, lunar 4th month, yeah. So you will have this Tianxing at your travel domain. So make sure if you are traveling, do not take part in dangerous activities like bungee jumping or what have you, like skydiving or any kind of dangerous activities or dangerous sports. Please refrain from taking part in all these dangerous activities, because when your travel domain is having the Tianxing, it will often bring about life-threatening dangers. So do not attempt anything silly or foolish. Do not go and take selfie, by standing just next to a cliff or whatever silly things that nowadays people do all kinds of silly things just to take a selfie. So just make sure, when you are traveling, do not attempt anything stupid or dangerous. Yeah, because Tianxing star is usually related to especially when it's found in the travel domain, it means that outdoor activities that will bring about bloodshed or injuries or harm. So of course that's not a good thing, right? 我们叫出门见血光那个是很不好的一个事情所以不要做一些危险的事情尤其是去旅行的时候，好不好 ？Yeah. So this is the 天行 star. Is a like heavenly punishment kind of star, not a very good star. Nonetheless, the next star I will introduce to you is the 文昌文曲. Well, if you are familiar with astrology, I mean, especially Chinese astrology, you always heard about this 文昌文曲 because they are always related to academic achievement or academic excellency. 文昌 and 文曲, both of these stars will usually bring about positive developments in terms of like passing exam with flying colors, being able to graduate very smoothly, have positive academic achievements, etc. Okay, so 文昌文曲, they are both related to academic achievement, exam, and also studying, schooling, research, etc. Doing well in exam, being a scholar, all these are actually quite positive um, kind of attributes, right? Because in terms of both modern society and even ancient civilization, education is always path to for social mobility. Means you can always move up the social ladder through education. Like in the past, in ancient China, you can go for this imperial exam, and once you become a scholar and pass the imperial exam, you can become a officer, work in the imperial court. Example. Whereas in Singapore, like modern society, when you pass your A level, you can go to university. If you pass your university, you can continue, be a professor, get your master degree, get your doctorate, etc., which can also bring about very positive career development. 我们叫做一名二三风水师型的五不读书，六名七三八星辰九窍归元十养生。So 读书 which is education, is also the fifth most important factor for us to change our destiny. So seeing 文昌 and 文曲 is actually good stars. And in a way, even if you are not studying, sometimes 文昌文曲 is also related to contractual issues, like having good contracts, having good deals. All these are actually also related to 文昌文曲. So these two stars are actually very positive stars. 文昌文曲 are called like academic achievement stars. Or something, yeah. But due to your translation, you may have a different translation. Some people call them like the scholastic, the scholar star or whatever. Huh? But ultimately, 文曲 is more towards like those people who have 文曲 star more will excel more in topics that will require the usage of their right brain. Right brain is usually associated with learning through emotions, impression, or feelings, or abstract kind of reasoning. Whereas 文昌 is more kind of more towards the left brain, logical reasoning, linguistic skill, this kind of logic reasoning. Yeah. So that's the difference between 文昌 and 文曲. So the most important part is that which who are the people who will have 文昌文曲 in the year 2026. The first one are those who are born at the Chen hour. Chen hour. So, of course, if you are born in Singapore, you must adjust your solar time because Singapore was governed by British, governed by the Japanese and Malaysian government before. So, due to various political and economical reasons, the time that you are seeing on your clock right now is not the solar time, right? Singapore, the official time is not the solar time. So, check that if you are born in the hour of the Chen solar time, okay? Then in the year 2026, you will have 文昌文曲 at your life domain. So let's say you are a student, you are kind of like having a major exam this year. You are passing your A level, for example. You just going to have your A level this year. So it means that this year you actually have good luck in terms of exam, results. Right, exam is a very strange thing, yeah. Like for example, I personally I do have 文曲 at my life domain at the same time being paid 化科, and my 福德宫, which is the karmic mind domain, also have a 文昌. So I don't know why I don't study, okay? But whenever I take examination, somehow I will pass with higher distinction. I don't know why. All right, this is a very strange thing. Well, a lot of my classmates, they study very hard. They study day and night, but when it comes to examination, when they are there writing the exam paper, they will always panic and not able to achieve good results, despite always they are the top in terms of the homework. Like in terms of homework, they always achieve the best result, but in terms of exam, they always fail. I don't know why. But after having observed so many clients, those people who have exam luck, are always having 文昌 and 文曲 at their domains that are 我们叫做 inner domains, like life domain, karmic mind domain, or 福德宫这些甚至事业宫sometimes career domain is also related to academic achievement if you are a student. All right. So that's how you can identify where your 文昌文曲 will be meeting which domain, right? If you have the Chen hour, then it will be meeting your life domain. Whereas if you are born in the Yin hour, okay, you guys, I will try to explain more. Yeah, officially, Yin hour is like 3 to 5 a.m. Chen hour is more towards like 7 to 9 a.m. Okay, just for those beginners who don't know what are the different branches representing. Yeah, so this is a more precise way or more accurate way for us to predict a year development instead of using your animal zodiac. But you really must know all the rules and all the laws governing the plotting of a Zi Wei Dou Shu birth chart. And of course, that will come with in-depth study. So whatever I'm sharing with you right now is a professional level of knowledge. It's normal that most of you will not understand, but this is really how we as Zi Wei Dou Shu professional practitioner calculate your development, right? Especially in the year 2026. And then for those people who are born in the Yin hour, your 文昌文曲 will be meeting at your 福德。福德 is always related to 我们的福气还有我们的德行啊，福就是我们的福气，福气 means your luck, your fortune. Very often is related to your past life karma. Like you, for example, you have done a lot of good deeds in your previous life. Then this lifetime you may have a lot of 福气, is something that you brought forward from your previous life. Whereas 德行 is your present life, behavior, thoughts and behavior. And of course, our present life karma is the byproduct of our thoughts and behavior, right? 所以这个就是我们的德行哦，你的德行就是说你的 behavior, 你的行为、你的想法这些哈。So your karmic mind domain or the enjoyment domain will be meeting with 文昌文曲 in the year 2026. So means this year for those people who are born in the Yin hour is also a positive year for you to conduct study, to do research, to take examination, or for upgrading like your knowledge and skills. So for people who are born in the Yin hour, actually you should actually make good use of your what we call the starting luck, right, in the year 2026. Okay, so thirdly, if you have the sun hour, if you are born in the sun hour, then your 文昌文曲 will be meeting with your wealth domain in this year, wealth domain. So what it means is that when 文昌文曲 is like facing your wealth domain, it means that this year is actually good for you to conduct contracts in investment that is usually contract based, like stocks, exchange, forex, or government bonds, or anything that is related to contracts that will bring you money. Okay, so at the same time, it also means that because 文曲 sometimes is also related to endeavor that is more related to our right brain, like music or art. So by if you are into music or art, you can also like make good money this year by selling your art pieces or your music. So these are some of the interesting stars that can be found within your birth chart, right? Also can be seen within your 2026 domain, all right? So this is something that you can take into consideration when you want to plan like you're an artist. So this year you want to sell your art, go ahead, you will find 文昌文曲 at your wealth domain. The next star we'll talk about is the 天空 and 地劫. These are the emptiness star. So usually emptiness star will bring about financial drainage, will empty whatever positive aspects that you have, for example, in your career. But at the same time, people who have 天空地劫, all these stars are also like they will have an affinity with religious cultivation or spiritual cultivation. Well, especially if you are into Buddhism, right? Buddhism is always teaching us how to let go, empty your mind, empty yourself from greed, from what we call from insanity, 贪嗔痴 delusion, etc. Right? You also Tian Kong people is like they will have this interest towards spiritual cultivation usually, like going beyond the enjoyment of the physical world and to enjoy the spiritual kind of satisfaction. Yeah, but most of the time when it comes to wealth or money or or saving, right? Tian Kong Dijie will actually cause you financial drainage. So in a way, they are not very good star to meet. But if you are say right, you are born in the hour of the Shi, then you have at your life domain this you'll be meeting with Tian Kong Di Jie. So it means that right, especially like this year, you have to be cautious in your financial spending. All right, Shi hour. Just in case you don't know what is Shi hour is very okay from this 9 okay from this 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Solar time, yeah, solar time. Whereas if you have this Wei hour, which is from this 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., then you will be meeting your 天空地劫 at your spouse domain, okay? So when you have 天空地劫 at your spouse domain, as I mentioned, these are like emptiness star. It will actually affect your marriage. So maybe throughout like the year 2026, you will not be able to meet someone that you love or can form a committed relationship with, or especially when it's found within your natal chart, it will affect your marriage throughout life. So you may actually be better off not married. So you really have to look at all these factors when you analyze a Zi Wei Dou Shu birth chart. Okay. So thirdly, if you have this Mao, you are born in Mao hour, which is from this 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. So people who have this Mao hour as your hour of birth, your 天空地劫 will be meeting with your wealth domain. So this is a dangerous situation. Means whatever you try to save, you will always not be able to save, and then there will always be financial drainage. Of course, not a very good thing, right? Especially if you live in a modern society, city state like Singapore, whereby everything is expensive. But having this amount hour will cause you to have this what we call 天空地劫 facing the wealth domain. So it's not positive. Yeah, so you must really try to save more money. But at the same time, there are stars that are related to wealth, and of course, most of us are very interested to know all these stars. There's this star called Lu Chun. Lu Chun, if you understand Chinese, you know that Lu is always related to money. 财路嘛，我们有一个叫做貔貅，貔貅其中一只脚也是叫做天路嘛，它也是代表了是一个神兽，是能够帮你赚钱的啊，对不对？那个鹿，所以鹿是一个好的一个代表财富的一个星 ，is a well star, right? Is a well star, right? Is a well star. So 禄存 will actually bring about saving, positive development in finances, right? And also will also be able to bring you profits. So Lu Chun is actually a very good star, okay, for money especially. So Lu Chun, basing on your year basing on your year of birth, right? If you have the number ending 7 and 9, then you will have Lu Chun at your Ming Gong, your life domain. So this will actually cause you to usually be born with especially 2026, right? Having if you have life domain having Lu Chun, that will definitely bring about great profits. But you really have to open your Zi Wei Dou Shu chart to check, yeah, where's your Lu Chun? Okay. So for secondly, for those who are born with number 4, at your, like for example, you are born in 1984, right? Then you will actually have your Lu Chun star at your wealth domain, which is also very positive. If you have the Lu Chun star at your wealth domain, it means that you will have great profit in whatever year you found Lu Chun at your wealth domain, in your year wealth domain. All right. So if you have the what we call the ending as number 3, right? Then your wealth domain will be at your 迁移 or the travel domain. So people at the 迁移 having the Lu Chun, right? There will also be people who love to travel very often, strangely speaking, or like people 1983, born in the year 1983. This year, you may actually travel a lot, right? Because Lu Chuan is at your travel domain. You will spend your money traveling, but usually have enjoyable time, right? So these are the various stars that we will find in terms of Zi Wei Dou Shu. And all these stars, I will continue to elaborate on them in the future so that you will know how to use them to predict your life, especially 2026. The next two stars that are good to know are the Tianhui and Tianyue. Some people like to call them also the nobleman star, but there's a kind of different flavor to it or different meaning to it. Whereas 天魁叫做杨贵人 is very much like obvious kind of existence from others, obvious help. Whereas 天月 is very much like 应贵人, so it's like hidden kind of help. Sometimes people help you, but you also don't know, like, don't know why, or like why some people just choose to help you in their hidden ways, in direct ways. Yeah. And some people even like to call Tiankui male nobleman star, right? Usually. And then Tianyue is like a female nobleman. Right. For example, you have like in the year 2026, yeah, especially, yeah. You have for example, you have 天月 at your, let's say you have 天月 at your 卢伯公, or let's say 卢伯公means your friends or associates domain. 卢伯公, I will just call it associates domain, yeah. So if you find this associates domain having this 天月, then it means that you will have a lot of female friends that is helpful towards you in the year 2026. So by all means, go and like, whether you are male or female, go and like know more female friends. Then they'll be able to assist you. So if you are born with the number 1 and like, for example, 1981, right? Yeah, 1981. So you will have your life domain having the 天魁, right? So it means that if, for example, in your natal chart you see 天魁 in your life domain, it means that you will always be held by people more senior than you, or people will naturally appear when you experience obstacles in life, etc. Whereas when it's found within your 2026, right? Let's say the 天魁 is found within your life domain. That means that throughout the year 2026, a lot of male gender people will help you. Like maybe your boss is a male gender kind of senior, etc. will help you. Yeah. So people who have the ending life, your number ending with 5 and 9 will also have their 天魁天月 facing their 福德, which is your karmic mind domain, right? 福德宫. So it will also benefit your wealth, because 福德宫, which is the karmic mind domain or the enjoyment domain, is always at the opposite domain of your wealth domain, right? They always form a straight line. So it means that this year you will have people helping you in terms of finances also, right? So kind of cram. So lastly, people who have the year of birth ending number 6 and 7 will be having your associates domain, yeah, having the 天魁天月 facing them, yeah. So this is how you can actually judge whether the year 2026 is a good year for you, by looking at where these stars are found within your Zi Wei Dou Shu birth chart. So lastly, let me introduce you another pair of negative stars. They are called the Rang Ren and Po Lo. They are also, Yang Ren is sometimes called Qing Yang also, just for information. Sometimes it's also called a Qing Yang. Very much called a gold plate star. So these stars are actually usually, let me start with Yang Ren first. These are sudden kind of accidents or sudden kind of problems or obstacles or dangers, right? So gold plate, not a very good star, unless it is being paired with stars like 天同. 天同 is a 福星, is a fortune star. Tiantong people are sometimes lacking self-motivation. So when they found Qin Yang, it's like a life that is like kind of like slashing their back so they will run faster. Yeah. So but that is another case. But most of the time, Qin Yang or this Yang Ren is not a positive star. It's related to danger, obstacles, accidents, etc. Whereas Toro is like problems that are going in circle kind of problems, like unresolved problems. And this kind of problem is like long lasting time. It will not leave you, it will always bother you, torture you in a very slow process, slow torturing, and give you a sense of directionness. So these are rather negative style, yeah. So people who are born with the year of birth ending 6 and 8, they will actually have this their life domain will be facing Qin Yang and Toro. Yeah, so have to be cautious, especially if 2026 you find your life domain facing Qin Yang and Toro, no good. You have to be cautious of accidents, problems, obstacles, injuries, being scammed or whatever, legal issues sometimes also. Yeah, because people born with the year ending number 2, you have your Guan Lu Gong or your career domain having Qin Yang Toro. So also not a very positive thing. Means a lot of problems, obstacles will occur in your career development. Like you get retrenched, people will backstab you, your boss don't like you, you have to work overtime without pay, etc. Yeah. So these are the things that are associated with the year ending number 2 and career domain facing Qin Yang Toro. Whereas people who are born with the year ending number 3, you have Zi Gong facing this Qingyang Toro means if especially if is in your year 2026 Zhegong means you have bodily health harm or illnesses. Usually surgery, yeah. Qingyang is also usually the gold plate, yeah, is also related to surgery. Or if it's Toro means like chronic illness. Toro is like at your body health domain means chronic illnesses that you cannot cure. They will just repeat, occur time and again, causing you a lot of mental distress or suffering, physical suffering. So these are some of the things that we as Zi Wei Dou Shu practitioner will take into consideration when we open your Zi Wei Dou Shu birth chart. Some people like when they come for reading, they're like, oh, like, wow, so many things inside the chart that are like how to read them. So when you are with me doing the consultation, one-to-one consultation, I will actually go through with you everything, step by step, every domain, what do they mean, having what stars and what you should take note of, etc. When you will have your good luck, when you have your downfall, etc. And then you will be able to leverage on the more positive period to seize the opportunity and know that which months are when you have legal issues or illnesses and how to resolve them. I will also tell you the practical steps to resolve all these issues by looking at your Zi Wei Dou Shu stars, what are the stars within what domain and what actions you can take to minimize all these problems in your life. So very useful tool, very interesting astrological forecasting method. Zi Wei Dou Shu is deeply loved by many people. I have been learning them since I was like 10 years old. So I believe my knowledge will be able to help many of my clients. In fact, very grateful. Yeah, I have really a great gratitude for all the reviews that I have received. The physical shop that is in City Gate. Yeah, I have actually have a physical shop in City Gate, and currently I have already got 100 and 12 5 stars review. So these are really I'm very grateful for all your kind support. So do feel free to visit me if you feel like having a forecast conducted for you. So I will be able to base the forecast on your date and time of birth. So really having 100 over 5 stars review, all 5 stars, yeah, is something that I'm truly grateful for. I didn't expect that I have such great tremendously great support from all my clients, and I will continue to work extremely hard in the year 2026 to serve everyone who come to me for help. And once again, thank you all the clients for the tremendously great support and trust through the years. They are just all the way 5 stars review, and I'm touched by your response and your trust towards my service. So thank you all once again for always watching my live also, and do feel free to go to my Facebook and Telegram to get yourself updated on the latest progress and the latest activities that I'm conducting. And in the year 2026, I believe that many of us will face unexpected obstacles, problems, unexpected turns of events. Do stay calm. It is very important for us to stay calm and know that it's not the end of the world. Yeah, just tolerate. Yeah, this year is not the end of the world, but a lot of major events will take place. A lot of places will see fire accidents breaking out, 火灾, 天灾人祸. 这些事情, even warfares will likely to take place this year. So I just hope that all of us will stay safe, stay calm, and stay healthy. So thank you all for watching. And just to remind those who want to take part in the Tai Sui prayer, please register. Today is the last day of registration. After that, registration will be closed, and I will start consolidating all the data and all the information and get ready the prayer session at the temple. So do register. Do not wait anymore because it's the last day already. Yeah, it's the last day of registration. So thank you all for watching. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments. And I will continue to teach in English so that more English speaking viewers will be able to understand 紫微斗数 八字 and 风水 better in the future. Thank you very much again, and once again wishing everyone a happy Chinese New Year 2026. Bye bye.